Okay, boom. Welcome to my latest video. Once again, sorry it's been a while, but as you can see, I've been busy with my old mate Joe Pasquale down at the Hippodrome practicing for Aladdin. So get yourselves down there. It's quite good. As you know, guys, because it's Christmas, I've been doing my celebrity Christmas cracker pick a topic send in. I've had this cracker sent in, so let's have a look and see which celebrity wants to get involved with the maths today. Let's have a look. Who's this one from? Oh yeah, let's have a look. Maths help. What's area all about? Love your channel, Ed Sheeran. Okay, Ed Sheeran, I'll do a video and I'll tell you what is area all about. Happy Christmas, Ed. So, what is area? Well, Ed Sheeran, area is the size of a surface. Okay, so if I was looking at this shape here, the actual size of this two-dimensional surface is the area. Okay, so another way you'll see area defined is the amount of space inside a flat two-dimensional shape. And what two-dimensional means is there are two dimensions. So this shape, for instance, has got a length and a width. So that's what area is. At this time of year, a good way to think about area is wrapping paper. For instance, if I needed to cover this two-dimensional space with some wrapping paper, then what I would need to know in order to do that is the area of the shape so that I could cover it in wrapping paper. Okay, now I did mention that area is measured in squares, and those of you who have been over to my merch site and bought a few things will know that I've started the loyalty card system, where every time you make a purchase from the merch site you get one of these lovely stickers to complete your loyalty card. And you'll also notice that those stickers are in fact square. Okay, now we mentioned that area was measured in squares. This will give us an idea of what that actually means. As I mentioned, each of my loyalty stickers is a square, and if you measured them you would find that this distance is 1 centimeter, and because it's a square that also means that this distance is 1 centimeter. So the length is 1 centimeter, the width is 1 centimeter. It's a square, so that basically makes each of my stickers 1 square centimeter, and that's what we usually measure area in. We can use this concept of square centimeters to find the area of this two-dimensional flat shape here. All I have to do is cover the shape with square centimeters and then work out how many there are. I'll do that. There we go, that didn't take long. So now all we have to do is count how many square centimeters it took to cover our two-dimensional shape, and then we will know its area. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
35, 36, 48, 49, 50. So it turns out the area of our shape is 50 square centimeters. Couldn't be easier. Actually, it could be a lot easier. If we look at the dimensions of this shape, we can see that this long edge here, which I will call the length, we can see from our stickers that that is 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 centimeters. And we can also see the other dimension. Remember, we need two dimensions. So our other dimension I will call the width. is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5
centimetres. And it turns out that the easiest way to find the area of a shape like this, which is a rectangle, is to multiply the length times the width. So in our case, the area would be 10 times the width, which is 5, which would equal 50, and it's going to be square centimetres. So, same answer. One way using the formula and one way using the sort of definition of area. So hopefully that will help you understand the concept of area. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to remember that the area of a rectangle is the length times the width, and I want you to remember that we measure area in square centimetres. I want you to pause the video and have a go at 2 examples. One will appear here, a nice easy one, and then a tricky one will appear here, and I want you to have a go at that one. So go ahead and pause the video now. Yeah, no, it's paused. Yeah, don't have to say anything. What? Oh yeah, I might do. I might just have a read of some of the Christmas cards that I got. This is a nice Christmas card here. Who was this one from? Oh yes, no, this one was to the best teacher. Oh, actually, this one's got my name on it and the person who sent it. So what I'll do is, by the time they get to see it, I'll put some effect on here, like, you know, make it fuzzy or checkerboard or something. But it is an interesting one here because it says I'm the best teacher ever, and it says for me to keep on booming, which should be proof that I was saying boom way before people like Big Shaq. So that was a good card. I must just remember to blank those bits out. Yeah, Santa pause. Yeah, I get it. Okay guys, you should have had time to do that now, so let's apply what we've learned and let's work out the area of number 1 here. Well, area, it's a rectangle and the formula is the length times the width. So the area of this is going to be 7 times 5, which is 35, and we're going to keep it all nice and make sure we pick up all marks in exams because the dimensions were in centimetres. So the area is going to be 35 square centimetres. Okay, good. Now, this one's a little bit tricky. We've only really dealt with finding the area of rectangles, and this is not a rectangle. But look what happens if I break this into 2 shapes. This is a rectangle, and this is a rectangle. I just need to find the area of both those rectangles. This larger rectangle is easy because it's 7 and 5. So the area of this would be 7 times 5, which would be 35. Now I just need to deal with this smaller rectangle. Well, I know that its length is 3, so it's going to be 3 times. I just need to work out what its width is. So this would be its width. I don't know what it is, but I do know that this dimension is 8 and that this dimension is 5. So if this is 8 and this is 5, this must be whatever I need to add to 5 to get 8, which is 3. So this dimension is 3 centimetres. Okay, this is 3 centimetres, and this just shows you that the formula works for rectangles and squares because 3 times 3 equals 9. So the area of the big rectangle is 35. The area of the small rectangle, which is actually a square, is 9. If I add those 2 things together now, that will give me the area of the whole shape, which is 44. Let's keep it nice. Let's use the units. It's going to be 44 square centimetres. Yeah. Boom. All right, Ed Sheeran, that's area.